Yo, what up, YouTube? I know it's been a couple of days. Hope you guys aren't too mad at me. Hope you miss me, because I miss you guys. Happy late Valentine's Day. If you had a Valentine, what'd you do this Valentine's Day? Hope it was extravagant. Hope they loved it. Hope some of you women got something for your guy Valentine's, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys got stuff for your women. Excuse me. I just wanted to make sure to let you guys know to tune in this week. I will be dropping a vlog, at least 3 or 4 this week. The reason why I'm not able to drop them every day, is like I said before, is because the space on the phone that I'm using doesn't allow me to. So I have to delete some vlogs, and I have to do a whole lot of moving stuff around to get these uploaded. If anybody has a workaround for that, let me know, because I really need the advice. I haven't looked it up yet, which I'm probably going to do today, because I have some footage, some content that needs to be dropping. But other than that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, I haven't forgot about you guys, man. I missed you guys. I usually don't post on the weekends just because I don't do that much on the weekends. And most of the time, you guys are out and about, maybe not too much YouTube traffic, maybe not really on YouTube as much as you would be during the week when you're either, at home doing homework or getting off of work or things like that. I want to, try to get you guys more interactive in some of my social media. So my Facebook is my name, Bryson May. That's BrysonMay. My IG is Caliart. That's Caliart. And so is my Twitter, Caliart. Just to let you guys know that I am active on some of my social medias. Not so much Facebook, but definitely on Twitter. But yeah, it's still Black History Month. Black lives do matter. And I want to do something special for this month. I'm not sure yet how I want to go about it. I want to make a little mini movie, maybe 10, 15 minutes long, and just show you how I represent my black culture as being a black young male in the South in a predominantly Caucasian area or neighborhood. They're not all like this, but if you're not from the South, which I'm not from here, I had no idea that it was this separated or racially divided, if you would. It's really hard to communicate and meet with the other race and befriend them if you're not maybe more of a lighter complexion or, but that's neither here nor there. But that's what I want to do for this month. That's just some of the upcoming things. Excuse me. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, or if you want to show me what you're doing to celebrate your black history, if you have some black history down the line in the past, or if you are black, you want to comment or leave a link to what you guys are going to do this month or how you're going to do it, please. We welcome all exciting content and anything that you want to do. Also, guys, I'm not begging. This is not something that I'm accustomed to doing, but you see the little Cash App at the end of each video. That is there to help support my sobriety journey. I know you're like, how is money going to help your sobriety journey? But I go to a clinic every other day, and I have to pay for the medicine the clinic gives me every other day. I don't have a job. I don't get money from this, as you guys know, because I'm not that popular or famous, but I am working on getting a job right now. But it's a little hard because I've done some stupid things in life and I got a record. So when you have a record, felony record, it makes it a little harder to get a job. Yeah, so that's what that's for. And if you guys are trying to help support and or donate, but you don't feel comfortable sending me the money because, again, I was an ex-addict, then I can give you a different Cash App or a different way or a different person to send it to that can be more responsible or can give you a little ease of the mind to know that, okay, at least he's not spending it on whatever or, relapsing, because that would be bad. And I want to make sure you guys trust me with anything you're seeing, whether it's $1, whether it's 50 cents, if you can even send 50 cents, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what the Cash App is there for. I know that's kind of like a little weird placement. Why does he just put his Cash App here? But that's what it's there for. And it just motivates me to say, oh, wow, people care, they support, they want to see me keep making these videos. They are actually paying attention and watching. And that's all I'm asking, is that you guys engage with me, because, everybody needs a little engagement. Back to the, stupid things that I've done to where I don't have that friendship engagement like I used to have when I was younger. Because of my drug habits and because of the things that I deemed important, I've run off everyone who either cared about me or was close to me, because I had a diseased mind and a diseased thinking. No, that's not an excuse. There are no excuses for the people that I hurt and the people that cared for me. And unfortunately, when you're an addict, it's usually the ones that are closest to you, the ones that are in arm reach, the ones that you can call and they'll answer every time. Those are the ones you end up hurting. Those are the ones you end up betraying. And that's exactly what I've done. There's one person that's held me down through all of this, no matter how many times I've messed up, no matter how many times I've gave them a great reason to never talk to me or never allow me to call them again, and they've held me down. And that person, I dedicate a lot to. They know who they are, and if they don't know, I'm sure they know. And I commend that person. I love them for that. I don't know how they do it. I wouldn't have done it to somebody who's done me wrong, but they did what they had to do. Either way, to the people that I definitely love, you guys know who you are. And these are more of the male friends that I'm speaking of. If you guys see this, all I can say is please forgive who I used to be. And hopefully one day we'll recommune and catch up and continue living our lives from there. You guys are my brothers. I have brothers, and you guys are definitely the brothers that I never had, or the relationships I didn't have with my actual brothers I had with you guys. But enough of the sad, soppy stories. It's Monday, and what we used to say is motivational Mondays. We also used to say KGTU, keep going, turn up. Every Monday came from the term of mundane day. And everybody usually hates Mondays because it's like, such a dread. Back to the work week, back to the school week. But if you try to change your mindset and make Mondays more of a motivational period, think of Mondays as the day to remind you of why you're doing what you do to get to where you want to go. Or why you do what you do to be able to do what you want to do. You do what you need to do what you want to. Like I put in the other vlogs, either day one or one day. And every day is day one. We don't want any days to be, oh, well, one day I'll do it, or cliche, oh, I'll start on Monday, or I'll start on Friday, or, excuse me. Wow, I know that's kind of weird in this video, but no, you don't want it to be like that. You want it to be, today is the day one of your never-ending journey to be who it is you want to become. So I'm going to motivate you if you guys can continue to motivate me. I'm motivated to get these vlogs done and to show you guys that I'm progressing in my journey day to day and seeing where I can go from my 30th birthday for the rest of my life. I'm not saying I'll be doing YouTube for the rest of my life. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life, but I'm motivated to get a plan, get something drawn out, have goals, and have check marks to see myself getting closer and closer to accomplishing those goals. Hopefully, I don't have to do it alone. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend. I do have family, but they're not going to always be here. So I can't have the excuse, oh, I want to do it for my family. Well, normally when you're doing it for somebody else, you'll never feel satisfied with what you do because you quote unquote didn't do it for you. And if they don't appreciate what you've done the way you think they should, you're going to be heartbroken. You're going to be down. You're going to be depressed. You're going to feel like, well, I did all this work and you don't even care. That's not how it's supposed to go. I lived my life like that for about 10 years where I was telling someone the only reason why I'm alive is because how much I care about you, or else I would have committed an atrocity. You know, I was very suicidal at one point, and I used to tell this person, you know, the only reason why I don't do it is because of how much I care about you. And they used to tell me, well, you got to learn how to live for yourself. And I used to tell them, well, living for myself is doing what I am always doing, and that's so selfish in my thinking. And it was selfish. And I did feel like I was living for that person, but really I was living to be able to try to get high, try to be able to get these drugs and have other people accept that, hey, this is just what I do, accept me, leave me, or love me or leave me, however you want it. This is gonna come first. If you want me around, you gotta make sure I have these, which is a crazy mindset to have, but that's what it was. But now, as you see, it's no longer like that. I don't need those to be able to commune, to be able to have a good time with my family or friends, or to be able to even go out and watch a movie or anything like that. You know, I have a refreshed and a renewed mind, and I'm more motivated than I've been in a really long time. And hopefully you guys can go on this motivational journey with me. I want to be able to motivate you, you know. And also, just to backtrack a little bit, anybody who does decide to help and donate anything, I will tell I will put you in the next video and you will be the sponsor of that video. So say for instance, my mother donated $10. The next video will say, this video is sponsored by my mom for helping me be able to do A and B or whatever it is. So that's how that'll work until I grow my channel and maybe get some sponsors. Also, if you guys are suicidal or have a drug problem or have a addiction problem or are having mental health problems or any kind of issues, hit me up, let me know, because I've been through a lot of those things. Actually still going through some of those things, but I've been through a lot of the preliminary work to see how to get help, know where to go to get help, and steps to work out those mental or behavioral issues. I told you guys I also was diagnosed with autism and, you know, stuff like that. And I used to let it affect me greatly on how I thought my life would be and how it would turn out. But I can't let that be my truth. It may be true that I am diagnosed with these things, but it doesn't have to be a truth that it affects the rest of what goes forward. And I decided to leave that in the past. I left that in my 20s. I left my drug addiction in my 20s, you know. I did that and I'm here now and this is a new life. Like I said, I am motivated to become the best person that I could possibly be for myself, to then be able to motivate someone else who is similar or just like me when I was that age. If I can go back and do it all over again, I would do the exact same thing, because then I know I would be here today talking to you guys, being able to see a sun on a cloudy day. You know what I mean? Of course, I still have my struggles. I still have days when I'm down and feeling like, why me? And when I ask myself, why me? I always keep going and say, why not me? I would feel even worse if I wasn't the one going through it. Because then I would be like, well, I don't go through anything. My life is so robotic. I go to work, come home, pay my bills, go to work, come home, pay my bills. I go out and drink, pay my bills. I go out, find someone to have sex with, and, you know, over and over and over. Instead, my life has been like a theme park, ups and downs and loops and rewinds. And so I'm grateful to be able to learn all these different things and have all these different experiences. And at such a young age, I used to tell my parents when I was a kid, well, how are you going to tell me about something I haven't experienced and expect me to understand? At that time, I couldn't understand. I wish I could have just listened and known that I don't have to experience things to take their word for it. But I was young and naive and thought I had to do it on my own and figure it out. Well, I figured it out. I figured it out. So it's about being able to motivate yourself, get yourself up, pull yourself out of this slump. That is why you're born in the world by yourself. You're not born in the world with a little helper attached to your hip. You're not born sticking your hand out of the womb and somebody grabbing it and saying, from here on, I'll have your hand. That's not how it works. So KGTU, we're going to keep going. We're going to turn up. And hopefully later today, I'll be posting an actual vlog. But for now, this is what I got for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.